They thought it would be funny. A harmless joke, they said. A blind date arranged by co-workers who believed they were clever. When Lena arrived at the upscale restaurant, she expected someone awkward, maybe quiet. She did not expect the man in a janitor's uniform nervously standing near the entrance. His name was Daniel. His clothes were clean but worn, his hands rough from work. He apologized immediately for his appearance, explaining he had just finished a shift and didn't want to cancel. Lena smiled politely, though she felt embarrassment burn her cheeks as people stared. From a nearby table, her co-workers watched, barely hiding their laughter. They had planned this after overhearing Lena say she was tired of shallow men. "Let's see how open-minded she really is," one of them whispered, clinking a glass with another. Daniel pulled out a chair for Lena with careful manners. He spoke softly, choosing words slowly, as if afraid of saying the wrong thing. Lena noticed his eyes, calm, intelligent, and kind. Still, the humiliation lingered. She wondered how this night could possibly get worse. The waiter approached, hesitating when he saw Daniel's uniform. His tone changed instantly, cold and dismissive. Daniel ordered simply, insisting Lena choose first. She did, uncomfortable with the attention. Every movement felt watched, judged, measured. The co-workers began sending mocking messages to Lena's phone. "How's Prince Charming?" one read. Another said, "Careful, he might clean your house next." Lena turned her phone face down, fighting the urge to leave. Something about Daniel made her stay. He spoke about books he loved, about night classes he attended after work, about his belief that dignity came from effort, not titles. Lena listened, surprised. His thoughts were deep, thoughtful, nothing like the caricature her co-workers had imagined. Halfway through dinner, a sudden hush spread across the restaurant. Conversations faded. Chairs shifted. The manager rushed forward, visibly tense. Daniel paused mid-sentence, sensing the change. Lena turned to see several well-dressed executives entering, their expressions serious. The manager cleared his throat. "Everyone, please excuse the interruption," he said nervously. "We are honored to welcome our CEO, who has decided to visit unexpectedly tonight." The room filled with polite applause, eyes fixed on the entrance. The CEO stepped forward and stopped. His gaze locked onto Daniel. For a moment, no one spoke. The silence was heavy, unsettling. Then the CEO smiled, wide and genuine. "There you are," he said loudly. "I was hoping I'd find you." Daniel stood slowly. "Good evening," he replied calmly. Lena looked between them, confused. The CEO walked closer, placing a respectful hand on Daniel's shoulder. "I see you're still testing people," he said. "Still choosing truth over comfort." Gasps rippled through the room. The co-workers' laughter died instantly. The CEO turned to the crowd. "This man is Daniel Hayes, co-founder of this company. He asked to spend a year working anonymously in every department. Tonight was his last." Lena's breath caught. Daniel removed his cap, revealing neatly styled hair beneath. "I wanted to understand how people treat those they believe are invisible," he said quietly. "It tells you everything about who they are." The CEO nodded. "And tonight," he added, eyes sweeping the room, "we learned a great deal." The manager paled. The waiter stared at the floor. Lena's co-workers shrank into their seats, faces flushed with shame. Daniel turned back to Lena. "I'm sorry you were pulled into this," he said gently. "You deserved honesty." Lena shook her head, emotions swirling. "No," she said softly. "I'm glad I stayed. I saw who you were before anyone told me." The CEO excused himself, leaving the restaurant buzzing with whispers. The atmosphere had shifted completely. Respect replaced mockery. Lena's co-workers avoided her gaze as she stood, thanking Daniel for the evening. Outside, the night air felt cooler, calmer. Daniel offered to walk her to her car. This time, no one laughed. Lena realized something important, not about Daniel, but about herself. She had stayed not out of politeness, but curiosity and empathy. Before they parted, Daniel smiled. "If you'd like," he said, "I'd love to see you again. No tests, no uniforms." Lena smiled back. "I'd like that," she replied. "Very much." As she drove away, Lena felt lighter. The joke meant to humiliate had revealed truth instead, about kindness, about dignity, and about how easily people misjudge worth. And inside the restaurant, the silence lingered long after the lesson was learned.